Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of the Peak Physique Podcast. The Peak Physique Podcast is a podcast for adults who want to get their fire back. The Peak Physique Podcast has two missions. One, to give you great information on wellness, and two, to give you that great wellness information in under 15 minutes. As you can see, back at the studio or my basement, and going to be here for a couple episodes yet this year. But one of my goals in 2024 is to do more guests, just because it's a little bit more fun for me. Just sitting in front of the camera here isn't my favorite thing in the world, and it's just more fun to have guests on and have conversations. But anyway, if you're watching this in real time, Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a great holiday, and hopefully you have big goals for yourself in 2024, which is what I kind of want to discuss today. So obviously, with it being the new year, we have it's resolution season. This is when everybody's got their New Year's resolutions. This is when you hear those conversations online, on TV. Are resolutions good? Are they bad? In my opinion, I think resolutions are great. I always get stoked when the new year comes. It's fun to try to say you're going to do certain things in this window of time, which is 365 days. I don't think we should call it a resolution. In my opinion, it's better to phrase it as a goal. I feel like if you call what you're trying to achieve as a goal, you're not concreted to January and what you're trying to do at that point in the season. You can kind of shift with the times and adjust yourself because when you're human, you make mistakes, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. So what I call this podcast today is how to guarantee success in sticking with your resolution, or as I like to call it again, your goals. I've had a similar podcast to this in the past, but I wanted to have it more specific to the new year here and all of you out there trying to achieve big things in 2024. So 3 easy things that you can do to ensure that you're going to stick with your resolution are as follows. 1, you can make your mission public. Make your goal public. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. Share what you're trying to achieve with your family, your friends, anybody that you connect with. That added accountability really helps you go further into ensuring that you're going to stick with what you're doing. Even better yet, share whatever your mission is on social media. Overshare. Maybe make it a goal to share something every week about whatever you're trying to achieve. Maybe, just because a lot of us out there are trying to lose weight, let's make it a weight loss goal, for example. So say you're trying to lose 50 pounds in the new year. You start out that new year or wherever we're at right now in the year in early January and post on your social media, hey guys, I'm looking for help. Accountability wise, I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do in 2024, which is lose 50 pounds. If you could help keep me accountable, that would be awesome. And maybe just follow up with, I'm going to be posting once a week on Fridays about where I'm at my journey. If you don't see that post, hit me up and make sure that I'm still on track. And there you go. You already got the concrete foundation set for accountability. Hopefully you got some cool friends out there that are willing to take you up on that offer and actually keep you accountable throughout the year. Usually though, the court of public opinion and not wanting to look like somebody who can't follow through should keep you accountable to some degree. That's not always a perfect method, but it sure does help. So again, back to number 1 here, put whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever your mission is here in 2024 out there to the public, so you got that extra anchor to hold on to when you need it. Number 2, commit to restarting. This kind of goes back to what I said about why I don't really like to call what you're talking about achieving it in 2024 a resolution, rather than I'd prefer you call it a goal. That gives you the ability to be fluid with what you're doing, because truth is sometimes you're going to be thrown off course with what you're trying to do. In the 365-day window, things go wrong. I've been working on goals for years and years, and very rarely do I finish the year with the same specific things that I'm trying to do that I set out in the beginning of the year. However, they still kind of follow the same frame, but I have that flexibility because it's a goal. I just read in a book recently that when it comes to setting towards something like a big goal, you aren't a quitter until you absolutely stop retrying. When you finally say, I'm done with this. That's when you're officially a quitter. If you're committed to looking at whatever your goal is from different angles and resetting and restarting, readjusting, you haven't quit. You've only just reset your course for the mission. So commit to that. Don't have that end all be all approach where if you do fall off track for a few days on maybe your weight loss goal, that you're just quitting for the year. There's always an opportunity to restart. And as long as you keep restarting, you're not a quitter. You're just somebody who's still on the hunt for whatever that mission is. Finally, number 3, be specific about what your goal is. To take the cliche corporate approach to it, make sure that your goals are SMART. They're specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're realistic, they're timeable. So follow with those 5 parameters with whatever you're trying to achieve. So going back to the weight loss goal example, so say for instance, again, you want to maybe lose 50 pounds by the end of the year. So you want to state that when you put out that post on social media. Say, I'm looking to lose exactly 50 pounds by December 31st, 2024. So that goal there covers all of the SMART acronyms. Make sure you do that with your goal, whether it be a financial goal, a fitness goal, a personal goal. Make sure that there's measurables to it so you can hold yourself to it and keep on track with what you're trying to achieve. Anyway, that's all I got. Let's sum it up again. So how to guarantee success in sticking with your resolutions or goals in 2024. Put the big goal out there to the public. Let everybody know this is what you're trying to achieve in 2024, so you stick to it. Number 2, don't commit to a one size all approach where if you don't stay on track, you quit, you're done. Commit to restarting. Allow yourself some flexibility, because at some point in the year you might be thrown off track. That doesn't mean your mission is over. It only means you have to commit to restarting. And finally, number 3, be specific about what your goal is. State it using the SMART acronym: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timeable. I know these things are all kind of obvious, but sometimes reminders are good, and hopefully we reminded you some things that will help you get to whatever you're trying to achieve in 2024. Good luck with that. I hope you guys kick butt this year. I hope everything works out for you. Thanks for watching, listening, whatever you did. As always, if you found this podcast to be something that someone else might find useful, share it up. Put it on your Facebook, social media, whatever. Let everybody know we're out there. Thanks again. Until I see you next, have a great one.